What is up, everybody? Welcome back to another video. So glad to see you all here again. It has actually been a while since we last talked, and one reason is because it is starting to get very cold over here in Washington. Water temps are definitely decreasing very fast from mid-50s to absolutely freezing. So today we're going to be talking about this lure right here, and this is an Eco Popper. And the Eco Popper is actually the world's first digital fishing popper that has ever been made, and pretty much it is a topwater popper with a camera installed in the back. So let's hit that intro and talk more about this after. Welcome back, everybody. So pretty much what we're gonna do in this video, I'm just gonna show you guys how this works, all the features that it has, and pretty much what it's all about, so you guys can get your own. And if you are interested in this lure, I'm gonna have it linked below. It's gonna be the first link available for you guys. All you have to do is click that and you guys will be able to buy it online and shipped directly to your house. So the first thing that really stands out about this lure is it has a camera inside of it. So pretty much all you have to do is get your phone, download an app called Eco Popper, and then all you have to do is connect the lure through Wi-Fi to your phone. And once you do that, it comes up on your phone as HD live of whatever the lure sees. And something that this really reminds me of is kind of like an iBobber. An iBobber is just a fish finder that you can cast out, but instead of it showing the screen of a fish and if there's fish underneath of it, there's just live camera feed on your phone right in front of you. And if you guys have the correct console, you can actually connect it to your fish finders on your boat, so you don't have to like hold your phone and fish at the same time. One thing you guys might be worried about is what if it's getting evening time, it's getting dark out, that's when the fish are biting and you can't get it on footage. The camera built into this has really high light sensitivity in the camera, so you don't have to really worry about when it's getting super dark out or the water's dark. You don't have to worry about it not picking up the footage of the fish, because the camera is super sensitive to light and it'll pick up those dark colors. So something like this, one of the main things that really we think about when we're out on the water is how long does it actually last? Like, how long is the battery life of this thing? And surprisingly, it's 70 minutes of life. And that's a long time to be fishing and staring at your phone. By then, most likely your phone is going to be down in percentages too. So I mean, the battery life on this thing is awesome. It's gonna last you a long time, but 70 minutes should be way more than enough to last you while you're using this and trying to get some awesome footage. All right, so now that we have kind of like gone over the basic parts of the lure and like what's it about, we're gonna open it up and just like check it out and see how it works, how it connects to your phone, all that jazz. And then I'm actually going to show you guys some underwater footage that this has captured already, and I think it's going to be pretty cool. So alright guys, so now that we've kind of gone over the basics of the lure, kind of telling you everything that it's about, everything that it does, so what do you guys say? Let's open this thing up. So the first thing you see when you take off the cover of the box is it comes in this cool hard plastic case. You can always keep this in your boat and keep it safe and away from your other lures. So the first thing you see when you open it up is the cords down here, the charger, the lure, and two extra hooks on the side here. And those are actually meant for the saltwater, if you're using it out in saltwater, and it comes with the freshwater hooks already on there. And here is a preview of what it looks like already. As you can see, it is a pretty big popper, which might intimidate some of you just because of the size, and you don't think that fish is going to eat it for how big it is. But if you think about it, they have the Whopper Plopper, like I believe it's the 190 that is actually, I'm pretty sure it's like the size of my hand because I have one. I just don't have it with me right now so I can show you the comparison, and you know that Whopper Plopper can catch some fish. Don't hesitate to throw this just because of the size, because it can definitely catch some fish. And if you guys don't like this color that I got right here, then check out their other stuff, because I believe they have 8 different colors that you can choose from. If this color is not something that you're into or you use in your lake, always check out their other stuff. Another thing you might notice when you look at this Eco Popper is this little, what the heck is it? An antenna on the top. Well, what's nice about this is that is not going to be in the water when you're fishing this. I mean, it's going to be on top of the water, probably half and half like that, so you don't have to worry about the fish seeing that and be like, and you can't actually plug this thing in or anything because everything is sealed off. You can't put an SD card in there. I'm actually going to show you guys now how it's charged, which is actually really cool. Alright guys, so when you open this little box that it comes with, there's gonna be a cord here and this little white thing that you see here. A little hard to get out, but this is what it looks like. That's like the base of the charger right there. All you do is plug it in the side right there, and the cord is actually right here. So I'm just going to show you really quick how it goes on. You take your eco popper on the side with the magnets and the little pins right there, and seriously all you do, it's magnetic, so you just place it on and it's on there. Like, that's how it works. And once you plug it in, it should just be charging. There should be a light on the side that indicates that it's charging, and you should be good to go. Alright guys, so now that I actually showed you how to charge it and how the whole charging system works on this thing, I actually totally forgot about the main thing of this lure, and that is the camera, and it's right there. I hope that's focusing for you guys. I don't have a flip over screen, so I can't tell, but the camera is right in the butt of this thing. And if you think about it, there's a angle like this on that. So I mean, if there's a fish creeping up on it like this, you're gonna be able to see that thing, or if it just strikes, it'll be awesome footage for you guys. And so you guys can keep that awesome footage of maybe a giant bass eating your lure. And that's something that nobody has done before, because I'm pretty sure this is the first lure with a camera built into it. Now that I have showed you all the aesthetic looks of this, we're gonna kind of dive into how to connect it to the app, what it looks like in the water, and I'm going to show you guys pretty much underwater clips of just massive fish eating this thing and the footage that this thing can actually get for you guys. Alright guys, welcome to the pond. Sorry for that like quick cut over, but I'm actually going to show you guys here at the pond how this camera looks, because I tried doing it in my room in like a little Tupperware thing, but it's just not the same when you guys can actually see it in the pond. What we're going to do is hook this up to this little swivel right here, just to the front, and I'm going to show you guys how to connect it to the app and what it looks like on your phone when you're fishing with it. I don't expect to get any blow-ups right now because it is actually pretty cold water temps. It should be pretty cool seeing what this thing looks like on your phone. So once I get this hooked up, I'm going to show you guys how to hook it up and everything. There's a few ways you can activate this lure. You can either just toss it in, and there's going to be a light right here that turns orange for a few seconds, and then when it turns green, you should be good to go. Or you can just get your finger wet. We're going to do that. Touch the 3rd and 4th pin on there. There we go. You guys probably can't see that light, but the light is on. And what you want to do is wait till it turns green, and when it does, go over to your Wi-Fi settings, and all you have to do is click the eco popper under Wi-Fi. Make sure it's not Bluetooth, because this is set up through Wi-Fi. So mine is connected just now. I'm going to toss it in the water, and all you got to do is head over to your app. It's going to be really hard to see this right here. Zoom in here. But all you have to do is connect your device. It's going to take a minute to connect, and we're going to be looking at it here in a minute when it connects. Oh, there we go. There's the camera right there. So we're actually going to toss it in. The water clarity here is not the best, so we're going to see how it looks. So what we're going to do, cast this puppy out. Make sure you're using a pretty heavy rod, because this thing is not light. There we go. It's out there now. So I'm going to pop it right now so you guys can see what it looks like. That's pretty much what it looks like when you're popping it. And like I said, the water clarity is not the best, so you're not going to be able to see too much of it. But I mean, you can definitely tell if there was a fish behind it, you'd be able to see it, which is pretty cool. See that side-to-side motion? Besides that antenna hanging out the front, or out the top of it, those fish are not going to be able to tell. But yeah, so that's pretty much how you set it up. And say you caught a fish, all you have to do is come over here and push save video. Save video, I don't know if you guys can see that, my case is absolutely dirty. So just click save video, and what it'll do is you can set it up so it saves the past 2 minutes or the past 5 minutes, or so if you do catch fish, you're gonna have the whole thing on video. And say like you don't really want to use this for a topwater at the time, you do not have to. All you have to do, I think they call this the mothership. The mothership technique is where you take this back hook off, you tie a line here, and then you can put on like a crankbait or something like that, and it'll still record the entire thing. And I'll show you guys some clips of that, of the fish attacking crankbait that's behind this thing. So there is a few different ways you can use this, which is pretty cool. But we're gonna head back to the house now and talk more about it there. So see you there. Welcome back everybody. So now that we have kind of talked about all the aspects of this lure, we're going to look at some of the videos that it can capture together, and we're going to look at its durability, the quality of the camera, and then after that we're pretty much going to be done. The first thing you guys are probably wondering is how good is the quality of this thing. I'm actually going to throw up some of the footage that is on EcoNet's YouTube. The first one that I'm going to show you is actually a school of ocean tallyfish, or tallyfish, I don't know how to say it. Let's look at it right now. These things are going crazy after this thing. I know a lot of fish in the ocean are actually just crazy for anything topwater. I've actually seen videos on Instagram of guys throwing Snicker bars out there and just getting attacked and they're catching these big old fish. This thing is awesome. You see the bright blue colors. The colors of the fish are super clear. Everything looks pretty good on this. And that's just one video that kind of shows the quality of the camera. Next we're gonna actually hop over to this video of a largemouth bass blowing up on this thing like instantly as it hits the water, which is actually really cool, I think. So we're gonna open this video real quick. So it's spinning around, drops in the water, and instantly that bass just attacked it right there. It's pretty crazy. And they actually hooked him there as well when they pulled him out of the water. You can see it going crazy. They pulled the fish up into the boat. It's not really meant for out of the water footage because if you get a lure that has a fish connected to it, it's just going to be going crazy all over the place and there's no way to keep it really steady like a normal camera in your hand or something like that. So, but underwater, that thing is awesome. The next thing that you guys are wondering about is probably the durability. Now, you're not going to want to go and bang this up against rocks and stuff because that's just going to bounce things around, and that's obviously not good for any lure, even if it's like a square bill. This is a test they did actually with the alligator. So let's check this video out real quick. They throw that thing right in front of the gator and he goes for it right away. Now they did take the hooks off just to make sure he didn't get hooked, but it's pretty crazy to see that the paint doesn't really get chipped off after an alligator's teeth is like scratching into the side of this thing. And here's some camera footage of it so you guys can see some more quality of the camera. It's pretty cool seeing that thing. And that's pretty much it there. I think this thing is pretty cool and I can't wait to actually use it in the springtime when the water starts warming up and actually use it for topwater. This time of year is going to be really tough. Alright guys, I'm pretty sure we brought up everything about this lure, how to use it, all the features it has, and it's pretty cool. If you guys have any questions yourself or if you want to know anything else about this lure, just comment down below. I'm going to do my best to answer those questions for you guys. And let's do this. If we can get this video to 500 likes, I'm actually going to give this away to one of you guys. So all you have to do, since you made it to the end of the video, make sure to smash the like button, comment down below anything you want, and you will already be entered to win this thing if the video hits 500 likes. So make sure to do those two things so you could potentially get this for yourself. Thank you guys so much for stopping by. See you in the next video.